Welcome to the Stree Shakti series at the Coffee Corner Show, powered by the Emerging India Forum, TIF, and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Theme is passion, perseverance, and philanthropy. We have with us Dr. Suhani Vivek Mendonsa, a powerhouse of creativity, resilience, and purpose. Suhani has been a trailblazer in the event management industry for over 25 years. As a director of Yellow Spider Events, she has conceptualized and executed unforgettable experiences across weddings, corporate gatherings, fundraisers, and social events. Beyond her entrepreneurial success, Dr. Sohani is a passionate social activist working tirelessly through the Mendonsa Foundation to support causes like menstrual hygiene awareness, cleft lip surgeries for underprivileged children. A recipient of the Mahatma Gandhi Award for Social Service at the House of Commons, London, she is a true embodiment of perseverance and impact. In this episode, we sit down with Dr. Sohani to discuss the journey, the lessons she's learned, and the power of women in leadership, and her personal journey, where she has gone from the various challenges she has faced. So, welcome, Dr. Sohani, to today's coffee conversation.
Big thank you for inviting me. I'm totally and truly honored. I think it's very kind of you, and I'm so looking forward to it.
Okay. So let me explain you the flow today's. It is running
Sure.
three parts: professional
Right.
journey, personal journey, and of surprise, the rapid fire round. For
Oh
which
my
you have to
God.
be witty, fun, and quick, and you will get a gift also, niche marketing, which will be autograph.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we keep uh, your coffee
Right.
interesting, exciting.
Right.
So let's begin. So, friends, I'm Lion Amir Virani, host at Coffee Conversation and legal tech evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution, author of 15 books. We help law firms, corporate legal startups, and SMEs with world-class technology, software licensing, and tech training solutions. So, my first question, Sohani, you started
Right.
working at a young age of 15.
Right.
What motivated you to become financially independent so early in life?
So, Amir, it just so happens that a challenging family circumstances, and as a teenager, it definitely has an effect on you. And I became financially independent at the age of 15, which I feel has greatly shaped my mindset and also made me resilient, as a teenager. So I think it was the best thing that happened to me.
Wow. So, let's dive deep into the conversation.
Right.
So, from corporate gatherings to fundraisers, you have handled a variety of events. Which type do you find most fulfilling and why, Swani?
So I think milestone celebrations is something which I thoroughly enjoy. Um, in my journey of events, I have done so many varied type of events, Amir. But I think milestone celebrations, like the one I'm doing now, um, on 10th of May, it's a 50th anniversary, and I think that's absolutely amazing. Because it's something so special that you're working on, and this is something which is very close to my heart. You're celebrating a lifetime of togetherness, of love, of memories, and just imagine I'm being a part of it all. So it's absolutely and incredibly fulfilling.
Beautiful. So, uh, what the story behind naming of your event company Yellow Spiders Events? My
Yes.
first question. Let me complete. There are two, three parts. Yellow
Okay.
Spiders Events has been a force in the industry for years. What's your secret to curating successful and memorable events? And my third
So,
one, which event has been the most memorable and why? So it's there in three parts.
I don't make me do this. I mean, all my events are
I
very,
know.
very
The same thing.
memorable.
The same thing. If you ask me for my coffee speakers, I'll say by all
Yeah,
coffee speakers are dear to me. Yeah. So
so
let's come
that's
into part and yeah, any event which has some social message, something which has
yeah,
been thing like that.
yeah.
Some
So I
creative
think
things you did, some creative fun things you did.
yeah. So I think the secret of creating successful events. I think that a lot of people have asked me this question, and I'm sure they want to know. So I think it's. It's something which is very very memorable, and it lies basically in deep understanding of what your client's expectation is. That's very important. Okay. And of course, uh, you have to be extremely meticulous, where the planning is concerned. Yeah. And you have to be passionate about it, Amir. At the end of it, it's your passion which drives you. So you have to be passionate about it, because then only you're going to enjoy working and curating unique experiences, which are going to be memorable for your clients, because for them it's a memory which they're going to cherish for the rest of their lives. So
Mm,
I think this is what it is.
yeah. So my first question you forgot naming of what is the story behind yellow spiders, your company name.
Yeah, yeah. I Yellow spider is a very very unique spider. If you look it up, it's a very very unique spider. And where I am concerned, as the kind of events that we try to do, each event has certain uniqueness to it, and hence we named our company Yellow Spider Events.
That's interesting.
Right.
Okay. So, Suhani,
Yeah.
what's the inspiration behind creating Karaoke Antakshari and how
Uh,
uh, experience been pioneering a unique game show?
Oh my God. Okay, you're taking me back in time. That's very, very nostalgic. I mean, that's great that, you know about my karaoke Antakshri days. Well, I love to sing. Okay, I am a passionate singer. So I always call myself a bathroom singer. And I love to sing. I enjoy singing. And yes, to some extent, singing is what got me to pioneer this game show, which is Karaoke Antakshri. Okay. And it was such an amazing thing which happened to me, because it happened actually by accident. Totally by accident, it happened, because a very dear friend of mine needed help, and I, of course, cannot say no to my friends. So just through that, it happened, and she had to entertain 50 women, and she said that. I know you will manage doing it. And the next thing I knew, I was already on board. A letter was sent out, and where it was written that I'm going to do entertainment for them. And I was just thinking that, I don't have much time. I just had like almost just, I think, 72 hours in my hand. I said, what will I do? What is it that's interesting? I said, why don't we do something which is going to be a part of everyone's life now? Everyone loves Bollywood, right? Some way or the other, they are connected with the songs, right? So I said, why not do something with that? Because I love to sing. So that's the first thing that came to my mind. And then I said, why not make it into a game show, right? So I said, Antakshri is a game which every household, at some point in time, they've been playing. So I said, why not do something unique? Because karaoke had just come out then. And I said, yes, why not do a karaoke Antakshari? And that's how it started. And I never had to look back. And it was the concept, it beautifully blended. And it was very, very nostalgic, because it had an interactive twist with everyone, and the response was overwhelming. I mean, so yeah, that's what it is about the karaoke and Dakshi.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for
Uh,
taking me back in time.
yeah, yeah. So this is what coffee conversation is all about. It's
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
present, past, and future.
yeah.
So our tagline is अपना ये memory maker, change maker, and bring smiles for lifetime.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Okay. So let's continue the conversation.
Yes, sure, sure.
Yeah. So let's go to this. Let us talk about your award, Mahatma Gandhi Award for Social Service at the House of Commons, London. What is the award all about? And yeah, uh, yeah, please share about this details about the award.
So, I have a mentor where my social service is concerned, and he's a Padma Shri, Padma Shri Dr. Shah. And he, for the longest time, he was seeing the kind of work that I was doing. So he said, "Why don't you, apply for this?" I said, "There's no. I mean, these are things you just do, right? As children, we've been taught that when you give back to society, your left hand should not know what your right hand has done." And I think growing up with those values, which my mother had inculcated into me, um, I think it was something which just used to happen very, very natural. Then, when I was asked for this, I said it's very overwhelming, first of all, and that too going to London, and that too at the House of Commons, and in the House of Commons getting an award which is Mahatma Gandhi Award. So you feel
Yeah,
very, very immense pride, you know, and it's brilliant because you're sitting there in the House of Commons, you're having um, your dinner, which is like a five-course meal, and once the dinner's getting along, at the same time the awards is they're presenting the awards. So I think it was a very, very emotional experience, and absolutely filled with pride that in the House of Commons I'm getting a Mahatma Gandhi award, which was amazing. And yes, sometimes you as a person individually, you don't realize what all you have done, because certain things, I mean, professionally, whatever we do now, we always make a note of it, but these things you just do. You don't actually, you know uh, take an audit of it or things like that. Suddenly, when I was asked to do this, and I was asked what all I have done, and I've been into social service since I was 15. So going back in time and actually, understanding what all I have done for so many years was extremely emotional as well as overwhelming. And it was the best thing that happened to me. Yes.
wow. So let's continue. Let's go. Your role as a social impact change maker through your
Mm.
Mendonsa Foundation. How has the journey been, and what are your plans for 2025?
So I'm the project director of Mendonsa Foundation. And uh, in 2025, we basically, our goal is to do 5,000 cleft lip palate surgeries for children who are born with cleft lip palate in economically challenged backgrounds. And the reason being is that every child has a right to smile, and we want to give their smile back. And yes, this cause is very close to my heart because my second son was born with a bilateral cleft lip palate 24 years ago. So, as a mom, I know what I've been through.
Right.
And ever since um, the last about 18 years that I've been working on this, I've seen, especially in the economically challenged backgrounds in the villages, a lot of them don't even know at that point in time, they wouldn't even know what it was. And because it is right in front of you, it's the child's face.
Mm.
So if it's a girl child, it's it's bad news for them. They just don't know how to accept it. So we've seen cases where the child has been actually put in the garbage can, and that really broke my heart. So working on this cause has given me immense satisfaction that at least we can help not only change the child's life, but even the family's, the parents' life. It becomes so much more it's so much more of betterment for all of them. And the second cause that we are working on is, of course, skill development of women in the slums, where we teach them a skill and they become financially independent. And by now, you must have understood why financially independent is so important for
Mm.
me. And
It
these
is.
are all the women, Amir, who are never even, so many of them are not even allowed to step out of the house. They come from such orthodox backgrounds. And it's just that COVID changed it all because the skill they learned, that's what kept the family going. And one of our women who's there, we had honored her because she paid off the loan, which her husband couldn't because her husband had no job then.
Mm.
So this makes such a huge impact, on their lives for the future of their children. So I think these are the causes we are working on. And the third one is, of course, um, slum dwellers. We want to support almost lack of slum dwellers with their daily essentials. So we started supporting this during the COVID, and we've continued it. And now our numbers basically moving up to about a lakh of them. So um, we always feel that no one should be sleep hungry. That's our
Mm.
hashtag. No one should sleep hungry. And hence, we would like to support them with their daily essentials and also with their daily medicals. So, this is something which we are looking out for funding to.
Yeah. So, Suhani, you have been actively involved in women's leadership initiatives. What are
Yeah.
some challenges women face in entrepreneurship and how can they overcome them?
So, I think, in today's day and age, uh, a woman can do everything. As it is, if you see, a woman is a multitasker, right? She can play several roles uh, because that's how God has made her, and that's how she is. So I feel where challenges is concerned, sometimes what happens is that because they are unaware, they have that passion and they want to have their own business, start their own business, but because that planning is not done, they're sometimes lost, in this entire journey. So what we have done is, because we work so much, especially with the economically challenged, we work and you won't believe it, Amir. Um, some of them have the way they are shining is it's wonderful. It could be an item for you and me. It could be of daily use, but for them, it is not only their bread and butter, but it's their family's bread and butter. That's what it's come to. And they are actually thriving today. So uh, we've started training them. So when we uh, when they come to us for skill development, okay, it's not only the skill we teach them, we also teach them that if they want to start their own business, what all is the requirement, the basic requirements, right? Then even how to market themselves,
Correct.
market the products, you know. So we take care of every aspect of it, Amir. So this is the experience that we have been giving our women.
Wow. Okay. So let's go to your next role.
Yeah.
How has experience been a speaker and how did it start?
Sorry, can you? I couldn't hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'll just repeat.
Mm.
Let's go to your next role being a speaker. So, how did your journey as a speaker start and how has it been?
Okay, so I love to talk. I mean, by now you must have gauged that, and we've met so many times, so you know that. Um, and being a speaker, in the sense, people would invite you only if they would know uh, what is your journey been like, and of course, everyone who invites you today does proper Google's research on you. Uh, Hence, where my foundation is concerned, where my event management is concerned, and now, of course, I'm also a lifestyle influencer on Instagram. Uh, that's the new addition has been concerned, and I was awarded by the IBC for the upcoming lifestyle influencer. So I think in every aspect of it, it just so happened that when people meet you, connect with you, they understand your journey. They look you up and they say that, okay, these are the achievements that you have achieved, and we would like you to share your experience. So most of the times I get invited uh, either to speak uh, for for college students who are basically going to uh, make a decision of what career they're going to choose. Or I also get invited to a lot of women centric events. And it's been great fun because every time I've gone as a speaker, I've learned so much, you know, because of the interaction that you have. And you meet so many different kind of people.
Yeah.
So I completely love it.
Wow. So, uh, you've received an honorary doctorate, another feather in your career. Uh, can you tell us about this honorary doctorate and
Yeah.
so others can be inspired women achievers like you?
So what happens is that, as I was telling you, um, Mr. My mentor, who saw the kind of work that I was doing, and he said that now you must, uh, take the next step and go to the next level. And so they actually, there is a board which says for 1 year what kind of work that you have done. And once they realize and then they connect with everyone that you have worked with. So I was also on the board of TBDS, which is my collaborative foundation for uh, the social work that we do. And I've worked a lot with LOLT. Then I've worked a lot with several other NGOs. So they actually uh, connected with them, and they asked for them to um, to know more about the kind of work that we have done, not only in collaboration, but more about what Suhani Mendonsa has done, in her career. And I think after seeing the entire uh, everybody's uh, uh, they saw what kind of you know uh, uh, the the connect that we had, not only the connect that we have, the kind of work that we've all put in together. And it's not, I'm not talking about a week, a month, or year. I'm talking about several of years together. So then they realized that, okay, this is the right candidate and she should receive it. And hence I got it.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, Suhani, what role does networking play in your career, and how do platforms like BNI, Global Entrepreneurs Council, help entrepreneurs grow?
So, Amir, in Gujarati, there is a saying, Sauti Moti Khan or Khan, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think that is so apt. When we were young and we were children, at that time, uh, if any of our elders would say this, we would not understand. In Gujarati, we would say, "Kya su bole છે?" આ લોકો શું વાતો કરે છે? કઈ સમજ નથી પડતી. But as soon as I got into the professional uh, side of my life, and I realized it's so important to network, you know. And as they say, your network is your net worth, and it's so important. And I truly salute people like Ivan Meisner, who started Behind Eye, and it's become a rage world over,
yeah.
right? And it's absolutely brilliant because it's very important to connect with people, to network. So for me, this is how I go. I meet people, I ne- network with them, then you connect with them. And once you have the connection, you actually start working with them. So you build relationships with them. And for me, the most important is to maintain those relationships,
Yes,
right? And then, of course, in your journey, when people see the kind of work you're doing and they know that, yes, it's good work that this particular person is doing, you are definitely
yes.
going to get more work. But I truly believe that networking is extremely important.
Very true, very true. So now all our coffee speakers are part of the coffee tribe community. So we have built in this 5 years.
Right,
Uh,
right. Lovely, lovely.
lot. We have got 8 series. Yours, Sri Shakti. We have got lawyers, then entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
cybersec, the startup,
Wow,
student,
wow.
professional, panel discussions. Also, we have initiated special episodes. We have done on Little Mastership, which is for special children.
Mhm.
So, uh, so many
But
things. In
that's
uh,
brilliant, Amir. What you're doing is amazing because you have built this community, and then for people to connect with each other, and that can really, so much of growth can happen because of that. So you are giving
yeah,
an
yeah,
opportunity to people. So that's fantastic.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there are juniors who don't get a platform, a forum
True,
to
true.
showcase their journey, to do
Right,
their personal branding. And
right,
seniors have also come on and said, "Bhai,
right.
thank you for giving us
Correct,
opportunity for personal branding." And
correct.
there are a lot of stories are there. I was doing one
Right,
coffee at AJSA, and
right.
the coffee speaker, they during a shoot,
Mm.
uh, before the shoot, he served biscuits in
Okay.
JSA co-branded biscuits, the packaging.
Oh,
And
nice.
he asked me,
Wow.
"If can I
Right,
put it during the when you're doing the shooting? Can be also be included in the shoot along with my coffee mugs and everything?" So, okay, I'm learning how a coffee
right,
speaker is doing his branding of himself and the company, the law firm.
right, right. Super, super.
This is
Fantastic.
what it brings to us.
Right.
So yeah, let's continue conversation. How has the event management industry evolved over the years, and what trends do you foresee in the future, Suhani?
Okay, so event management has undergone significantly um, significant transformation over the
Yeah.
years. Yeah. And, it has been driven by tech, okay, shifting, the behavior of the consumers, right? And also the global trends evolution, you know. So I think so if you you know if I go a little more into a detail, so if it's like from traditional events that we used to have, it's now gone to tech driven events, literally. Okay. Then uh, everybody wants to have an experiential events. So the rise of experiential events has begun. Not only begun, it's been happening, and it's happening in a big way. Yeah. Then the next thing is, thanks to COVID, hybrid, right?
Mm.
And also online events, right? So
Yeah.
it's hybrid and virtual, right? That's another thing which is which has happened. Then of course, everyone, like at least our clients that we meet, they want their events to be personalized. So that personalization is in a big way, right? And yes, today's day and age, sustainability is has become a big thing these days. And then if you talk about the future trends of event management, okay, so that is, you know we all know AI has taken over us, and how, you know so of course AI and automation is very much there. Then um, you have events which are immersive, right?
Mm.
That's something which is another thing which is really um, immersive technology, which is in a big way. Then, of course, these days you also see the trend of micro events, community based events, and um, community centric gatherings. That's another thing which is happening. And then, of course, as I spoke about sustainability, so sustainable innovation. That's another thing which is. And how can I miss out on data? Everything is data driven today, right? So data driven is a big decision maker. And of course, the inclusivity and the accessibility. So these are the things, these are the trends which are definitely there for event management.
Ah, beautiful. So my last question for your professional journey round: if someone wants to build a successful career in event management today, what's your
Mm.
top advice for them?
Okay, so first of all, I would say anything you do for your profession, I always feel that you need to be passionate about it. Now, I was very lucky, Amir, that my passion became my profession, right?
Mm.
So that's extremely important. And you have to stay curious, yeah. And you have to be detail oriented, which is extremely important in our kind of work that we do. Okay. And then, of course, um, you need to develop people skills, which is required. As an event manager, you require that. And then, of course, you have to plan every event with passion, right? And of course, the execution, that's something you have to be precise, yeah, because this event is going to be a memory for someone, right? And of course, the entire thing you do So leaving that lasting impression. So this
Wow.
is what I would say. Yeah.
Thank you. So let's go to the next round and understand Suhani as a person. Tell us about your family and your formative years.
Okay. So I just lost my dad 2 months ago in February, and he had his own business. So he used to manufacture bevel gears, which was used for machinery. My mom's always been uh, my pillar of strength. She's a housewife, and I think that's the toughest job one can ever do. And it's a thankless job. Nobody thanks you at the end of the day. What all moms do for us is brilliant. And I have an elder sister. Uh, uh, she's 3 years older to me. Her name is Shriti, and uh, she's married and she's living in London. And I have a younger brother who's 9 years younger to me. And yes, I myself, I am uh, as a young girl, I was nothing sort of a girl. I was a tomboy, extremely naughty, and couldn't sit still at all. Had to be a busybody all the time, and always very, very fond of singing, dancing, and very, very curious all the time, and asking uh, many, many questions to whoever I met. And yes, I was always, even as a child, I would love to talk to people and love to connect with people. So, and then um, my schooling I did in I've always been born and brought up in Mumbai. So my schooling, my college, my education, everything is done in Bombay. And during my college days, I met my wonderful friend, who's not only my best friend, but he became my boyfriend. And today is my husband. And as a child, as I said, at the age of 15, I became financially independent. But I think that molded me a lot in what I have become today.
So, Suhani, do you have any special traditions or rituals that you follow for self-care and relaxation?
So, Amir, I think today, you know, the adage "health is wealth" is so important, especially in today's day and age, because we are so technology driven, Amir. We can't do without our phones. We can't do without being on the laptop. Yeah, uh, and it's it's something which is not benefiting us all the way, especially where our health is concerned. So yeah, have we need to understand that we need to take breaks. And I personally, very late in life, I realized that, but I did that. Health is really wealth, and thus I do my regular walks, which I take, and I am a big time foodie. I love my food, so I can't ever say that I'm going on a diet, which is because I can't do that. But now I have understood that yes, I need to look after my health, so I eat in smaller quantities, but I eat everything. So this is it what I do. And the most important thing I think what people need to know is that sleep. If you sleep well, you'll always be healthy. That's extremely important.
Perfect. Yeah.
So this is
So,
mm,
what's a hobby or interest of yours that
mm.
people might not know about?
uh, I think ever since I've come online as a lifestyle influencer, I've become like an open book. People know everything about me. I like to dance. I like to sing. I love to watch movies. I'm totally a Bollywood fan. But yes, what I love and what I've over the years that I have really inculcated in within myself is I love uh, Korean drama, KD. Okay, I'm a big time fan. And now it's not only Korean, it's also Chinese, it's also Japanese. So I watch all of it and I thoroughly enjoy it. And my trip to South Korea was something I was really, really excited about, only thanks to all the Korean drama that I have watched. Uh,
Mm.
and yeah, this is about it.
Wow. So, what's one childhood memory that still makes you smile?
Mm. Childhood memory. Okay, so the only thing that makes me smile is not only as a child, but even today, is being with my mom.
Beautiful.
As I said, my mom is the pillar of my strength,
Mhm.
and just putting my head on her lap or just
Beautiful.
giving her that hug.
Wow.
So as
Beautiful.
a child, I used to be a total mama's baby. Literally,
Wow.
like I
I
could
can
not
see it.
be away from her for even one minute. Literally, like I can tell you, Amit, we were going for a holiday, and there were a couple of cars, we were in, and my mother was in a separate car. I actually started crying. Just in few minutes, the car started, and I started crying. And I said, "No, I want to go back to my mama. I can't do that." Of course, I was a child then, but I've always been that close to my mom. Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful. So, what are your plans for 2025, personally
Mm.
and professionally, Swani?
So as I told you, professionally, so COVID played havoc in our lives,
Yes.
and it really, to the extent that I had to shut my company down for those couple of years, and it had a very bad effect on me. Amir. I went
Mhm.
seeped into depression. I didn't even realize that. So, cutting the long story short, I just feel that every day you live your life, you live it in such a way that when you go to sleep, you sleep with a smile, right? And COVID really taught us that. And not only that, but I had to reinvent myself. And thus I became a lifestyle influencer. So I feel a plan B in life is always extremely important. You cannot be dependent on only one thing that you're doing in your life. A plan B is very, very important. And my in 2025, 2026, 2027, the next 3 years or 5 years or whatever, I always say the kind of work that I'm doing, whether it's events or whether it's my foundation, or just be true to yourself. So for me, it's very important that when I look at myself in the mirror, I should be proud of myself. And
Yeah.
that's something which my mother taught to me.
So, my last three questions are
Yeah.
reflective. Uh, since this is the Sri Shakti series, what does Sri Shakti mean to you?
Three, as you said, three, woman. I always say that a woman never needs to be empowered because she has that Shakti within her. Because only a woman can become a mother,
Mm.
right? So that Shakti she has within her, right? She just needs that little hand holding, yeah, and then she will probably take her first flight, and then she will be only flying. So I think Stree Shakti, as I'm also a woman, I always say that please, and whenever I talk to women, I always say, as a woman, be proud of yourself, respect yourself so that others can respect you. And
Wow,
as a woman, never put another woman down.
beautiful. So, what legacy would you like to leave behind, Suhani?
I am very blessed, Amir, that I'm looking after a foundation that's Mendonsa Foundation, which itself is a legacy. And yes, doing the work that we are doing and to continue it. And we are very blessed that our children are also, both my boys are also a part of it. So the legacy is continuing. So I think I can't ask for anything more than that because giving back and helping someone when in need is the most important, and that's happening. And where my profession is concerned, or Yellow Spider Events is concerned, my son is a partner. My older son is very much a partner, but he's a silent partner because he's working with my husband too for the family business that he's. But I've always seen that whenever I've required help, yeah, he's always been there, right, for me. So do the best you can to the best of your ability. And the most important thing, be transparent. Don't have any hidden agenda when you're working with your clients. That's very, very important.
Wow. So, my last one is a googly one. Describe Suhani in one line.
Very important, very, very difficult. But I always say that ever since a child, I've been like that. And I think I came to realize it that with hard work and perseverance, you can achieve anything you want in your life. And that's what Suhani is all about. And
Oh,
kindness exists. So
wow.
be kind and
Beautiful.
be loving. It's no
Beautiful.
harm, when you give a smile to a person or when you give a warm hug to a person.
Wow. Let's go to next round and have some fun. The rapid fire round. Your
Oh
go-to
my God.
comfort food. Your go-to comfort food.
Comfort food, khichdi,
Yeah.
khichdi and dahi.
Wow.
Mhm.
Favorite color.
Oh, I love all colors, but I love to dress in black.
Your favorite Bollywood song.
There are too many. I
I
can't
know.
say one, but uh, अजीब दास्तां है ये कहाँ शुरू कहाँ खत्म ये मंजिलें है कौन सी that's the one because
Wow.
Lata ji is my, literally
Yeah, yeah.
everyone's guru and mine too.
Yes. You're a morning person or a night owl?
Morning. No, certain things I'm morning, but most of the time I'm a night owl. Yeah.
Wow.
So where my work and all
State.
is concerned, it's morning. Otherwise, I'm a night owl. Yeah.
Wow. One book that has had a major impact on you.
Book that has had a major. So I am not much of a reader, but I have a wonderful husband who is amazing, and I've always told him, Vivek, you read the books and you tell me about it. So that's the way it works for us.
Wow.
So
Beautiful.
yeah, that's what it is.
Stage shows or intimate gatherings.
Intimate gatherings.
Your favorite dessert.
Too many because I'm a sweetaholic, a chocoholic, but I love chocolate bomb.
Wow. A place you would love to visit but haven't yet.
A place that I would love to visit but haven't yet would be um, Finland because I want to chase the northern lights.
Wow. Okay. Tea or coffee to recharge?
I don't have tea or coffee. I used to be a teetotaler at one time, but I gave up one fine day. And now it is only hot water.
Wow, wow. Blissful.
Yeah.
So you did well, and here's a gift, which will be
Oh,
autographed and
thank
sent to
you.
you.
Thank you. Yeah.
So it was a lovely conversation having
And
with Suhani Mendonsa. She is an epitome of Sri Shakti, managing events, then being a speaker, then her foundation. Then a new addition is lifestyle influencer.
yeah,
So women can do multiple things and can do it very successfully.
yeah,
So all those women out there, watch this episode, get inspired. We are having a panel discussion as Mother's Day is coming up on managing family and career. So this will be a start of the Mother's Day. We dedicate Sohani's episode to all those mothers out there, and we continue. What do you say? Salute and appreciate all the efforts mothers are doing, managing career, family, and their dreams. So, if you want to be featured like Sohani, visit our website, the Emerging India Forum, or LinkedIn page, the Emerging India Forum, or connect with 450 coffee speakers to tell them to give in a word, and we would invite you to have coffee conversation. So, thank you.
thank you. Thank you. A big thank you, Amir. You were absolutely brilliant. And I would request all all the followers who are following Amir that he's doing a brilliant job in getting us on his platform. And because of that, we get to know so many other people. So thank you so much, Amir. And a request to everyone who's watching, do follow me on Instagram. My handle is SUHANIMENDONSA. That's it. In small letters, just follow me and you will see all what I'm up to. Thank you.
Yeah, great.